Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, November 24th, 2022, and that means that it is also Thanksgiving. I want to wish a very happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there, and especially those of you who have been rocking with me from day one or from the beginning, which was not too long ago. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate your presence. I appreciate your commentary, the things that you add to the table. You add value to everything that I put out, and there is no me here in terms of my YouTube presence without all of y'all. So you are my gifts this Thanksgiving, and I'm thankful for this MMH community that we have started building and will continue to build into the next holiday and into the new year and for years to come. So thank you. I would also be remiss to not talk about the people who have tough times during Thanksgiving as well. People who have lost loved ones, people who do not have close family connections to where Thanksgiving is a happy time for you. I hope that you can generate the best of what this holiday can possibly offer for you. And if it's just hard for you overall, I hope that you get through it and possibly make yourself a new tradition that is going to make you somewhat happy during this time. I have to make sure to acknowledge both sides of the coin there. Something really quickly that I wanted to talk about. I don't know if you guys watched Veggie Tales, but I used to love Veggie Tales, and I had all the VHS tapes until my mom gave most of them away without my knowledge. But it is what it is. What's done is done. You can't get it back. But one of my favorite of the episodes was Madame Blueberry. And if y'all know anything about Madame Blueberry, she was a blueberry that was very unexcited about life. Let's be real. She probably had clinical depression. This is Madame Blueberry, if you don't know who she was. She was French. I mean, the French accent that they gave her was something to be desired, but she was supposed to be French. And she was somebody who was very unsatisfied about life, and she was always crying, and you just didn't know what was wrong with her. Let's be honest. She probably had like clinical depression or something. And Madame Blueberry was somebody who had the green eye of jealousy, who always looked at other people and said, I don't have enough based on what these other people have. So these two salespeople came to her house and brought her all these items and were like, you need this, and you need this, and you need this. And she was like, you know what? All of that stuff is going to make me happy. I need that. So she got all bunch of stuff that she didn't need, and I can relate to that personally. I often get a whole bunch of things that I think I need just because I don't have them now, but I feel like I need them highly. So she was living up in a tree house. So to put all these items in the tree house was a problem. And they started just having trucks and trucks coming and loading up the treehouse and loading up the treehouse. Then the treehouse reached a capacity of weight to where it could not necessarily hold up all the stuff that she was putting in the house. Here we have a problem. So now the treehouse is swaying back and forth like it's about to topple over. And for somebody whose possessions are their whole life, this is a huge problem. And then they showed this little butterfly. VeggieTales used to do a lot of plays on things that happen in movies and TV shows, and one of them was the butterfly effect. So they showed this butterfly at the beginning of the episode. Then, towards the end, when the house was leaning, the little butterfly just floats over the treehouse, props itself on top. Boom! The house gets thrown off the tree and breaks to pieces. And obviously, Madame Blueberry is devastated because she finally got all the items that it took in her life to make her happy. But then she remembered these couple of lessons that she learned along the way about a girl who didn't have too much money, about a boy who wanted some kind of amazing toy. I think it was the asparagus, and his dad was like, "We can't afford that, so we're just gonna get you this ball." And they both sang a song that Madame Blueberry remembered, and the song goes something like this: "We thank God for this day, for the sun in the sky, for my mom and my dad, for my piece of apple pie, for my home on the ground, for the love that's all around. That's why we say thanks every day, because a joyful heart is a happy heart. I'm glad for what I have, and that's an easy way to start. That's why we say thanks every day. That's why we say thanks every day. Yeah, I forgot that little end part. But anyways, you get the gist. The point was that even though she didn't have all those items that she wanted to have anymore, she had the love and support of her friends. In that case, her good friends and her friends that she considered like family that she had initially pushed away. And I think that there's a lesson to be learned in that. I don't think that was specifically a Thanksgiving episode, but it was an episode that just taught us that sometimes we have more than what we think, but we look on the outside and think the grass is always greener on the other side. It was a lesson on appreciating what we have now, because there's always somebody out there that has worse. And I'm going to leave y'all with that. Once again, I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope that you just have a wonderful day in general, and that you are able to be thankful for the things that you do have in your life, no matter what those things may be. I even recommend taking some time to think about them, write them down, and say them out loud, because that's something that can be really powerful. Take care, y'all. Have a great day, and I will be back. Possibly not live, but I will definitely be back to chronicle my turkey trot run that I will be doing in approximately a little over 2 hours. I'm actually wilding to do this video right now before I leave, but you know me, I'm always on the go. Take care.